Yeah, these are the top 8 qualifying times that have been put up so far this season. We can see some magnificent hats being sported by the Victoria Vikes. Yesterday, their men's team came out with some stellar fuzzy blue hats, and now all their women have some horns on. The Vikings are ready to go in lane 1. In lane 2, the University of Toronto Varsity Blues being led off by Tegan McKenzie. In lane 3, your McGill Martlets. In lane 4, your UBC Thunderbirds. In lane 5, the Calgary Dinos. In lane 6, the Western Mustangs. In lane 7, we have the Dalhousie University. And in lane 8, University of Manitoba Bisons.
Taking a look at the meet record, it is 7:54.86 held by UBC on February 25th, 2017. Pool record 7:51.80 in 2009 by UCSC. And the Canadian record, as you mentioned, Ainsley, 7:32.96 set back in 2021 by Summer McIntosh, Kayla Sanchez, Catherine Savard, Rebecca Smith. The lights are turned on. The swimmers are on the board. Here we go with 32 lengths of the pool. This is the second time final of the women's 800-meter freestyle relay.
You mentioned that the pool record is held by UCSC, and it is a UCSC studded final. That is the University of Calgary swim team. It is a varsity club that trains out of the same pool as the Calgary Dinos. Just to name a few, I mean, these are the ones that I know. Tegan McKenzie in the pool right now for U of T, and then Sydney Stewart and Gemma Norman for U of T, who will be bringing up the other legs. Liz Ling for McGill is also from UCSC, and I can't even imagine how many of the girls from UBC and Calgary are there too. So it is a very well-represented club in this final. Back to the pool, UBC in the lead with Anna Dumont-Bélanger. She won the 200 free here last year and came third last night behind 2 Olympians. So if we're counting, I think she will count that as a win.
28.05 at the turn as they enter the halfway point of the first leg of this relay. It's a very close battle early on so far. First touch at the turn will still be in UBC's favor. 8:58.81 rather is the time.
Oui, Anna Dumont-Bélanger est capable de garder la première position pour UBC, mais Danny Treasure de Western va essayer de lui voler cette première place. C'est vraiment le couloir. 3, 4, 5 et 6 sont toutes ensemble dans cette première manche du 4 x 100 mètres, 4 x 200 mètres libres.
UBC with Dumont-Bélanger still holding on to dear life. She still gets the first turn. 1:31.5 for the UBC Thunderbirds, but it's still very close.
You forget, Amos, Anna Dumont-Bélanger is a specialist in the last 50. She will keep you close, so you think that you have a chance to beat her, and then she turns on the jets in that last 50. Anna Dumont-Bélanger, nageuse vraiment forte dans son deuxième 100 mètres. Mais pour le moment, c'est Alexandre Lepage de Calgary qui va arriver première.
So Calgary will take the first lead for the first time. 2:15 is the time at the switchover.
So this is where you can see some of the versatility of the swimmers. I mean, you're limited to 4 individual events, but Alexandre Lepage's time of 2:00 would have stacked up in that A final. Vous pouvez voir ici à quel point ces nageuses peuvent nager beaucoup d'épreuves. Tu es limité à 4 épreuves individuelles au U-Sport. Mais Alexandre Lepage vient juste de faire un temps de 2:00 qui serait qualifié dans la finale A et il l'aurait positionné super bien.
As expected, Emma Cronin taking the lead for the UBC Thunderbirds, 2:27.92 at the turn. She's wanting the lead as much as possible as she enters further into her leg in this part of the race.
Yeah, Emma O'Cronin looking extremely strong, going to solidify UBC's first place status probably for the duration of her 200 free. In lane 5 from Calgary, Hannah Johnston looking really smooth. Let's see how she picks it up in the second half of her 200 free.
Emma Cronin now with a 2 body length lead going into her final parts of the race on her part. So still very comfortable in the process for UBC.
Yeah, from McGill, Elizabeth Ling. She is a 50 freestyle specialist, has had to deal with a lot of illnesses so far this year. So seeing her in the 200 free and performing this well, I mean, keeping in tune with all of these 200 freestylers has been really impressive. She can really just turn it on when it counts.
3:27.51 at the turn. Emma Cronin trying to get as much space between her for her team from the rest of the pack. A bit close to the ropes, but she's still going in, reeling in hard in her last length in this one as we enter the halfway point of this relay. The time at the turn, 3:58.34 UBC on their third leg.
McGill Cagliari vraiment tête à tête quand il plonge dans l'eau. Iris Tinmouth dans l'eau pour McGill, c'est une nageuse de 800 libres et vraiment de distance. Et pour le moment, son kick est là. Elle a l'adrénaline. Elle va faire tout ce qu'elle peut pour rattraper Cagliari dans l'eau pour Cagliari. Et Emily DeJager, elle va faire tout ce qu'elle peut. Elle a l'air vraiment plus relaxée. Elle va essayer de prendre de l'avance sur Iris Tinmouth.
Cameron Stannard at her quarter point. 4:25.80 at the turn. She's one that you've paid attention to all night, ladies and gentlemen, and she's certainly making it work now, the relay.
Oh, the swimmers that have just gotten out of the pool have really given it all, and the swimmers that are bringing home the anchor are itching to get in the water. This is an extremely exciting race. UBC still solidly in first with Cameron Stannard. She is looking very strong for them.
Cameron Stannard, 4:56.36 as she enters her halfway point of this race. Again, the meet record is held by UBC as well, 7:54.86.
Emily DeJager looked really strong in that first 50, but Iris Tinmouth has not let go. I mean, the white water behind her kick is just so impressive. Looking really, really strong throughout this whole entire race. You see them coming up on your screen right now. Oh, and right back to UBC as they flip.
Cameron Stannard, 3/4 point, 5:27.63 as she enters the final stages of her leg of the race.
It is just all UBC. I mean, they're half a length ahead of everybody else before Kayla Sanchez gets to dive in the pool. She will just extend that lead. So let's see, they might be going for this meet record.
Great stuff to Cameron Stannard. Here comes Kayla Sanchez, the final leg of the race, 5:58.95.
And McGill and Calgary in the pool, neck and neck again. McGill et Cagliari plongent vraiment dans l'eau, une à côté de l'autre. Ça va être vraiment la différenciation. C'est qui va être capable de remporter. Maya McGann pour McGill a l'air vraiment fort. Mais Hannah Bennett pour Calgary va pas les laisser aller.
Sanchez at the quarter-way point, already storming forward, but 6:25.81 as her time. She's looking strong as ever, and she's just getting started.
Yeah, Kayla Sanchez just cut 2.5 seconds into that record. She needs to hit 7:54.86. Let's see what she can do. You can see how on track she is as she comes onto the wall very soon.
Well, Ainsley, it could be a possibility. She's looking good at the halfway point. She will turn on the wall, 6:55.46. She may just be on that record pace.
Yeah, so she will have to have a very solid 50 here and then pick it up again right at the end to make sure that she's able to break that record. Let's see how she does. But right now, I mean, all eyes on McGill and Calgary. This is a neck-and-neck race, battling for second and third like they are in the standings. Who's going to bring it home? Maya just looks so strong in my mind, but I would never count out Hannah Bennett. She is going to be able to come back strong as well.
Heading back to UBC, 7:24.88 is the turn. This is going to be a potential record break. Let's see what Sanchez can do.
Yeah, she is probably going to beat that record pretty solidly. I can see them beating it by 1 or 2 seconds, depending on how much she pumps in the gas here. But she just has to go 29 on this last 50, which is very, very doable for her. So it looks like that's going to be a
last
big record.
10 meters will go. She touches and beats the U Sports record. 7:54.04 is now the new U Sports record. But let's go back to the second place team. McGill will take it, 8:07.88.
McGill knew they had that. You could see the girls, 25 meters left to go, saw Maya breaking away. They are so emotional. This is an amazing performance for McGill. Naomi Lowe, one of their captains, this is her last year in U Sports, in tears. So proud of these girls. This is a really incredible performance from McGill, solidifying that second spot. The team has gone wild, and Calgary coming in third. What an amazing race across the pool.